Happy Friday. I do hope you've been having a wonderful day so far and that your week has gone well and that the readings this week have found you well. This is going to be our daily reading for Friday. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give us a fairy blessing, and I'm also going to pull an animal medicine card for us today. It just seems like the thing to do for the ending of this week. And then tomorrow I will have out the weekend reading for the energy update, for our current energies, our challenges, and our actions for the weekend. But let's go ahead and get this fairy blessing and animal medicine card. You know, I'm not real sure, but it just feels like it's the right thing to do today. I've been thinking about it all day while I was out seeing my patients. And all I could think was, you know what? I saw like a zillion dandelions this year. And you know me, I go down the road and I send out my love and energy to the earth. And I ask for Rose to come into full bloom and start healing Mother Nature. And I want to tell you, I saw so many dandelions so far this year that I'm thinking, hell yes, it's Rose's answer. It's time for everybody to start making their wishes, including the Fae, all the spirits of nature that see the dandelions. We can make wishes, send them out, and make a million more. It's going to be glorious. There are so many dandelions this year. Let's go ahead and get our fairy blessing. Oh, I absolutely do. I told you, we're waking everyone up. The spirits of nature can feel it. They can feel the change. They want to come home to the light. They want to work with the human beings and teach them about their angelic beings of light and the true magic that they hold within their heart. Oh, yes, they do. They absolutely do. My cards are not acting right. Bear with. I'm not sure what's going on. Yes. It's going to be glorious. It's been a beautiful, beautiful year, has it not? So far, and it's only May. We're not to the halfway point yet, and it's been a great year. And this year is going to end so strong. It is going to end on the highest note you've ever seen. You'll see, for all of us who walk this path to light, this path to ascension, all of us along the awakening path, helping each other out, are about to see true miracles start to happen. You'll see. It's going to be glorious. A blessing of stability. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want for all of us. True stability. Let's go ahead and read it. 32. Well, I think that's a great thing to have. Stability, knowing that we have all that we need within this world to live our life, to be on a firm foundation. I mean, as children of the divine, we should always feel like we're on a firm foundation, but sometimes life is hard and it can beat us up. And we don't always feel like we're on the stable foundation that we need to be. So this is a great blessing. And yes, of course, picture in picture. Could you imagine me not doing picture in picture with one of my cards that I pull and read? The fairy gift of balance and home that can be found within yourself. Accept now, fairy friend, this blessing of the Fae, the ability to find balance, a center, a home from which strength can spring forth. They who cannot be parted from the land, who resist all attempts to banish them, who dwell between the worlds, now offer you this gift of balance and stability. When this gift comes to you, you will be as centered and balanced as the land, with a sense of deep belonging and love of where you are, and a feeling of your home being the safe, joyous, and fulfilling place it can be. When this blessing comes to you, there will be great balance, as you will be connected to the terrestrial and to the celestial. When this blessing comes, you will find you have the influence and the ability to create what you need within your home and your heart. And you will be able to resist any who oppose you or do not understand you. With this gift comes the ability to find the right location for you, the place within the world where you are meant to be at this moment, and to know that it is destiny at play. You are of the earth and the stars, fairy friend. You are finding your own domain, and you will be blessed with a home that is your own. With a stability and balance within that space, you will celebrate just who you are without fear of discrimination or misunderstanding. Healthy relationships can be yours when this blessing comes to you, and strength and power and influence are yours when this gift is made yours. Be blessed, friend, with the gifts of the fairies, and know you will find the place that you belong within this world. Well, that's a beautiful blessing for me, seeing how I have to move come July. And I'm truly trying to find and connect with my soul family, and to find the energies that really lift me up and set down my roots there, if you will. If I could only find it, and I pray you get it as well, a true blessing of stability after all the upheaval within your life. May you find peace within your heart and know that you truly are home now. You really are. Allow your heart to shine. Allow your soul to cry. And allow the Fae to heal you. Allow Rose to enter your heart forever and heal your heart and make you feel one with your little one and with the world outside. Truly allow her to bless you. Remember, the Trooping Fae this year, that's why there's so many dandelions and everything. They're all hoping and praying to find their guardian. Open your heart and let them in. Please. We're going to go ahead and get this one. It is a blessing of the Seelie, and it's truly glorious. We needed this blessing. 2 blessings for today. They make total sense. Wait till you see. I'll read it and you'll understand. A blessing of the Seelie, that which is right and true. The fairy gift of benevolence of the good Seelie Court. A gift from the Seelie Court is yours. The Seelie Court is a place where you are treated with courtesy and honor, respect, and grace. To be blessed by the Seelie is to have kindness enter your life. This blessing from the Seelie Court acknowledges the courtesy and respect you have extended to others, and the kindness you have done again and again, without thought for what you would receive in return. The Seelie have been observing your goodness, and due to this goodness, you are now receiving a reward. You will find consideration and empathy, understanding, and rewards when this blessing comes to you. There could be a small windfall, a little extra of everything, so that suddenly it seems like the universe is supporting you, and that what once was a struggle becomes easier. Yeah, what once was a struggle becomes easier. In the old days, the blessing of the Seelie meant the cow's milk was sweeter and more abundant, and the grain grew high in the fields, and the babes grew strong in the days filled with gentle sunshine. For you, your tender plans and hopes will have every kindness to support them, as the blessing of the court of the Seelie is yours. And with that comes a time of grace and ease, compassion, and flow. Well, that's a great thing. For when we truly strive to be our best, we need to allow those good things to come into our life. And it's nice to know that the Fae are there watching and reaching out to us, truly looking to bless us as we acknowledge our presence, our divine essence within us, to truly understand that we are connected to Source and of the same life-giving force that the Fae are. All angelic beings are alike. I told you. They all are. We're all of the same divine essence. Work with them. Allow them to show you the light and love that is within your heart. Yes, there can be dark ones. I told you that, but that's because they've been hurt. They're not malicious. They're really not. I promise you, just like humans can be mean and narcissistic, so can the Fae. They've been hurt. They've been pushed away. And as we continue to extend our love out to them, their shadows will go away as well, and their hearts will soften, and they will come to work with us as well. And we can finally all be happy, like one big happy family. We're going to leave this card out. It's for you. It is the Deer card, but we're going to go ahead and shuffle the rest of these up, okay? Remember the deer card. I feel like I should put it back in. I'm not sure why, but let's put it back in. Deer medicine. All right, almost. Let's go ahead and a couple more shuffles and we'll get a card. Animal medicine card. I think it'll be great to end the week with. To know what kind of medicine we should stay with us for the weekend. Well, sure, it's been a rough week for some, a glorious week for others. You know, as you start to work with the energies more and more, you'll truly start to understand, you know, that you are able to let go of the harsh words even easier. And, you know, and as you continue to look inside and connect with your little one, you'll find that you can do so much more than you ever thought possible. Things will become so much sweeter in your life, I assure you. Let's go ahead and get this animal medicine card. Squirrel, 26. Let's go ahead and read it. Squirrel medicine, 26. Yes, we're going to read deer as well. Squirrel, gathering. Squirrel, you have gathered nuts by the score, exactly predicting if you'll need more. Teach me to take no more than I need, trusting great mystery to harvest the seed. Squirrel teaches you to plan ahead for the winter, when the trees are bare and the nuts have long since disappeared. Squirrel medicine can come in many forms, as this furry creature is very diverse in nature. The erratic behavior of the squirrel has bested many a forlorn hunter, and thus stands to reason that there are benefits to being able to circle a branch at lightning speed. This erratic behavior of the squirrel can also get nerve-wracking if you are dealing with persons who have squirrel medicine. Trying to calm them down enough to accomplish something may drive you nuts. The gathering power of squirrel medicine is a great gift. It teaches you how to gather and store your energy for times of need. It teaches you to reserve something for future use. Whether it be a judgment, an opinion, a savings account, candles, or extra food. To put it in a nutshell, squirrel is the Boy Scout of the animal kingdom, always prepared. In today's world of changing times and fortunes, it is a wise person who prepares for the future. Our prophecies have all spoken of the end of the millennium and the changes to come. Squirrel is a friendly medicine to have. In light of possible future rainy days, its message is to be prepared, but not to go nuts with it. Love yourself enough to gather the goods that will meet your needs in times of scarcity, even if that time never comes. If the squirrel has scurried into your cards today, it may be that you're being told to honor your future by readying yourself for change. This message could be to lighten your load if you have gathered too many things that do not serve you. These things can include thoughts, worries, pressures, stresses, or gadgets that have been broken for years. In understanding the balance involved in gathering, you need to look at the idea of circulating the stock of what you have gathered. Call the nearest thrift store and give the gadgets to someone who can benefit from them. If something no longer grows corn for you, then it's time to let it go. Squirrel has another lesson which can aid you if you observe what is obvious, and which can prepare you for anything. It has to do with the safe place in which to put your gatherings. This safe place is an untroubled heart and mind. And that which is gathered to put in this place is wisdom and caring. The energies gathered will set your mind and heart free, so that you will know thou that will be taken care of in its own time. Apply this to your fears about the future, and they will vanish. You know, that is actually really good, and it goes right along with our blessing of stability from the Fae, and truly getting the blessing of the Seelie Court, to know that we do have a wealth of knowledge within us And within our heart space lies all the answers we need. We can truly be prepared for our future as we tap into the little one inside, as we tap into our angelic beings of light to find the things we need to move us forward on our path to light, this path to ascension. All that we need is within us, within our home. Just reach out to your little one inside. Reach down deep and ask them what they want. Tell them you wish to be prepared for the future. And then listen to the ways they are guiding you, because they truly are guiding you. All right, so I want to find this deer card because I wish to read it. I don't know what the number was, so it's gonna take me a minute. I don't remember what the number was for it, but we're gonna find it. Deer, 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 deer. Spiders, bats. It's actually really important. Almost. My apologies for the length that it took to do this, to find it. Number 4. Deer. And yes, of course, picture in picture. Dear, so gentle and loving you are, the flower of kindness, an embrace from afar. Gentleness. One day, Fawn heard Great Spirit calling to her from the top of Sacred Mountain. Fawn immediately started up the trail. She didn't know that a horrible demon guarded the way to the Great Spirit's lodge. The demon was trying to keep all the beings of creation from connecting with Great Spirit. He wanted all of Great Spirit's creatures to feel that Great Spirit didn't want to be disturbed. This would make the demon feel powerful and capable of causing them to fear him. Fawn was not at all frightened, though, and when she came upon the demon, this was curious, as the demon was the archetype of all the ugly monsters that have ever been. The demon breathed fire and smoke and made disgusting sounds to frighten Fawn. Any normal creature would have fled or died on the spot from fright. Fawn, however, said gently to the demon, "Please let me pass. I'm on my way to see the Great Spirit." Fawn's eyes were filled with love and compassion for this oversized bully of a demon. The demon was astounded by Fawn's lack of fear. No matter how he tried, he could not frighten Fawn, because her love had penetrated his hardened, ugly heart. Much to the demon's dismay, his rock-hard heart began to melt, and his body shrank to the size of a walnut. Fawn's persistent love and gentleness has caused the meltdown of the demon. Due to this gentleness and caring that Fawn embodied, the pathway is now clear for all of Great Spirit's children to reach Sacred Mountain without having to feel the demons of fear blocking their way. Deer teaches us to use the power of gentleness to touch the hearts and minds of wounded beings who are trying to keep us from the Sacred Mountain. Like the dappling of Fawn's coat, both the light and dark may be loved to create gentleness and safety for those who are seeking peace. If Deer has gently nudged its way into your cards today, you are being asked to find the gentleness of spirit that heals all wounds. Stop pushing so hard to get others to change, and love them as they are. Apply gentleness to your present situation and become like the summer breeze, warm and caring. This is your tool for solving the present dilemma you are facing. If you use it, you will connect with Sacred Mountain, your centering place of serenity, and Great Spirit will guide you. Well, that's glorious to know that when we tap into our angelic beings of light and we allow that compassion, kindness, and forgiveness to flow forth from our hearts, it truly can soften even the biggest bullies. You just need to plant your seeds of love and let them grow. And remember, we are children of the divine. And while we do get angry and we get upset, of course we do. We're human. We get frustrated. We get, so much poured on us that we become, I don't know. I don't know the word I'm looking for. Confused, solemn, sad, depressed, angered, frustrated, mean. It can be so many things, but if we can just tap into our little one inside, the true magician of our souls, of our life and destiny, who holds all the answers to the universe, if we can just tap in and show that gentleness to others that is provided to us from our little one, from our angelic being of light, we truly can begin and continue to melt the sadness and meanness of the entire world. And just remember to show it to the fae and spirits of nature as well. Show them kindness and welcome them home with open arms as they are us. All right, love and light to you always. I hope this reading finds you well, and I hope you're able to use the deer medicine, the squirrel medicine, preparing for the future, learning all you can about your angelic being of light, your divine essence, that you can stand firm as the child of the divine that you are. And if you feel you would like some help with that, reach out to me. Look down in the description. I have a class coming up for learning to connect with your angelic being of light, your angels, guides, and fairies through the use of tarot and oracle cards, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's currently half off just until the end of this week. All right, bright blessings to you. Have a wonderful day, and don't forget, I'll have the weekend update tomorrow. Bright blessings to you always. Namaste. Bye-bye. Don't forget, check it out in the description if you want. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you later.